to my channel. First and foremost, I just want to say I am so excited I was able to fix the lighting on this camera. It was really getting on my nerves. Even when I'm recording for my fashion channel, like if I you know, put my hand or something in front of the camera, like it'll blink. If you guys seen my last video, well, I don't know which video would be the last one by the time I upload this one, but if you see my taco video, my burrito, breakfast burrito video, the lighting was going in and out. It was dark and it was light, it was dark and it was light, so I had to fix the setting on here. Anyway, so it may look too bright, I don't know, I can tone it down and shade, but I'm just excited that I was able to figure out how to do it because it was really bothering me. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to take you guys with me to get my hair done. Your girls is getting her braids. I don't know if I said this, and I tend to say that a lot because I don't remember what I tell you guys on this channel and what I tell on my social medias and in my other channels. So if I told you this before, my bad. Okay, it's going dark again. Like, I don't know. Anyway, but I am getting my braids. I get braids pretty much every summer-ish, every couple summers. Last couple summers I have not. When I moved here to Texas in 2020, I had braids in my hair, but last year I did not get braids. But it's kind of a thing for me to get braids in the summertime because I don't feel like dealing with my hair at all. I don't like, you know, to be hot and the heat and I don't have time for all that.
So can I get started for you today?
Yes, can I have the venti sized strawberry acai lemonade?
50 strawberry acai lemonade. What else can I get for you?
Can I have 3 pumps of liquid cane sugar inside?
Yeah, with 3 pumps of the liquid cane. Did you want full pumps or half pumps?
Whole pumps.
Full pumps?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to put 6 in, just because that would be the full 3 pumps.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
What
That'll be good. That's it.
Awesome. That'll be $6.98.
Thank you. Okay, so y'all charge for liquid cane sugar at Starbucks like you charge for a sweetener? Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, so it's a thing for me to get braids when I can in the summertime, but especially moving to Texas, like I'm not trying to deal with anything of any kind of heat, any sweat, any of that, okay? So, what am I doing? As you guys know, I got my hair done and stuff, right? I cut my hair off, got it colored and everything. And so because I have gray hair, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a process with my hair as far as, you know, treating it back to health and just getting my hair really healthy and good and sustaining the color. Because I have gray hair, it's really hard to color gray hair and keep it colored. So there's a process and there's treatments throughout the month that I have to continuously get so that, you know, my hair maintains. And so make a long story short, and you know, I like the new hairstylist I have. You know, she seems very knowledgeable and has been in the hair industry for a very long time, so I really do like her. But my last appointment, I was a little thrown off and I was a little irritated. Make a long story short, you know, I'm supposed to book an appointment every month with her. And then there are several treatments that I would get depending on the weeks, right? There's every 4 weeks and there's every 8 weeks, right? But pretty much I need to be seeing her every week. I'm sorry, every month. So, hello. I want some french fries, just like a small little fry. But this McDonald's just really sucks and they take forever to do stuff. And it just really annoys me. I just want a little small fry. I'm gonna be in this shop for like 6 hours. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the only thing I hate about getting. Can I just get a small fry, please?
Sorry?
Can I just get a small fry?
We're currently not selling breakfast right now.
Oh snap, what time is it?
We're currently not selling lunch. You start lunch like at 11.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm so discombobulated with time that I didn't forget it's not even lunchtime. Oh my Lord. Okay, so much for that. I want something because I don't want nothing. I should have got. This just messed up everything. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got irritated. It really bothers me when I want to do something or I have something set out and I can't do it. Because, okay, so my appointment is like, let me back up. My appointment is at like 11:15, right? And so normally in the morning time, I always get my Starbucks or whatever. But, you know, I didn't get it this morning because my appointment, first of all, today is Saturday, right? So I didn't have to really go out and do anything this morning. So I ate breakfast at home. But then I kind of wanted to get some breakfast on the way there, you know, because that's just like my tradition thing I do is eat breakfast in the morning. You know, I buy something for breakfast or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I'm at home. I don't want to wait all the way till 10 o'clock to eat. So let me just eat breakfast here. And then I said, if I'm still hungry, I'll grab a little something. But I don't want breakfast anymore because I had it. So I'm like, okay, let me get a little small fry. I don't want to get like a big meal. Let me get a little small fry. And then I forgot it's still breakfast time. What time is it? It's 10:46. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to get on the road. I'm so irritated. Like, I'm hungry. I bought something to drink, but it's like I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. I don't have like a little snack. I bought me some chips. I'm just all discombobulated. I need to go pump this gas. It's just too much. I'm irritated. I'm really irritated. Like, I don't want breakfast. That's why I didn't get a sandwich from Starbucks, because I had breakfast. So I'm like, let me get a little something from McDonald's, and it's still freaking breakfast time. So now I don't have time to stop nowhere else, and I need to go to this appointment. I'm really, like, it may seem real small and petty to y'all, but I hate having my mind set to doing something and like being organized to doing something, and then something just throws it off, and like now I'm just irritated because I'm hungry. I'm gonna be there for 6 hours. I'm hungry. I mean, I'm not hungry, but I have a taste, and I don't want nothing for breakfast. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm so irritated. I gotta pump this gas. Hold on. I was pumping my gas, and I just had, you know, a thought about how far I've come along financially, right? Although I'm, you know, not where I want to be financially, you know, and I'm working my way up, and it shall happen. But I was just really thinking to myself, like, even though, you know, I'm not in the place that I want to be in, you know, financially, right? I have to understand and know and be grateful that I have come a long way still, right? There was a lot of moments where I wasn't able to do certain things. I had to go without, or it was very, very much a struggle to do the simplest things. And one of the struggles was, you know, putting gas in my car. And I remember just very short years ago, I need to get like a car mount or whatever. But just very, you know, very few months ago, very few short years ago, you know, it was very hard for me to put gas in my car. Okay, first of all, sidebar, this is ugly. Sidebar, these gas prices are out of control and very disrespectful. But it was very hard for me to put gas in my car, right? To keep gas in my car, because I couldn't afford gas or whatever, right? And so it was many times. I don't know if anybody else done this, and I'm not saying that I'm proud of this, but you know, at times you gotta do what you gotta do. But there were many times where I would, okay, so you know at the gas pump, right? They only authorize $1, right? And then the rest that you spend will post to your account later on, right? So, meaning they only authorize $1, right? Most gas station pumps, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm sorry, y'all. You thought you had it, didn't you? Back up, sir. These trucks. Lord have mercy. I'm so discombobulated. Anyway, most gas station pumps, they only authorize a $1 hold, right? And then they will post the rest of your, you know, your pump of your gas to your card or whatever, to your account at a later time. So for instance, if you do $10 worth of gas, it just doesn't want want to stay. I really want a car mount so bad, but this is not my, oh, what is you doing? This is not my car. This is my mother's car, so I'm not able to, I mean, I am able, but you know, she don't want all this stuff in my car. Anyway, oh, it says I'm making it in like 4 minutes. I got like 4 minutes to spare when I get there. I was trying to get there like a little bit earlier than that. Okay, whatever. See, when I get to the point, the gas, okay? You spend $10 worth of gas, right? It only gonna authorize your car at $1 at that time. The rest of the $9 is gonna post at a different time, a couple days or whatever, right? I knew that. Okay. I don't know if the Lord doesn't want me to share this story with y'all or whatever. I don't know. But okay, so we're just gonna talk like this because I'm not gonna keep doing this. Right? I knew that. And so what I would do when I could not afford to have gas or pay for gas, or I needed gas for a couple days until I got paid, what I would do is I would put it in, you know, use the gas or whatever. I would pump the gas. I would use it, push credit, because if you, it depends, you know, but if you do credit, it'll hold it. If you do debit, it'll take it out right away. So what I would do is I would use the credit option, because I knew it was going to take a few days to post and take the rest of the remainder out. Make sure I had $1 in my account, and I would pump the gas and fill my tank up. And yes, my account would be negative, but let's say I needed gas. Let's say I got paid on a Friday and I needed gas. You know, for the next couple days, and I worked, let's say it was Tuesday, and I needed gas to last me till Friday till I got paid. So I would fill up the tank, and it usually didn't take a lot. I had a smaller car. It usually didn't take a lot to fill up my tank. But yes, I would fill up my tank, and my count will be in the negative. So let's say my tank took about maybe $35, right? I would fill up my tank. My account will be negative $34 because it has the $1 hold. It will be negative $34, and then I would just pay it off when I got paid. Of course, I had direct deposit, so of course it paid it off as soon as my check hit. You know, and I had to do what I had to do, and I did it quite often. I didn't do it, you know, if I didn't have to. But, you know, you have to do what you have to do. Like, you know, and I know that's not right. I'm not saying I'm proud of it. But what I'm saying is there are times, especially as a single parent, you got to do what you got to do to make ends meet, to make sure you get from point A to point B. And, you know, I'm not a person to sit here and ask nobody for no money. I'm not ever finna sit there and do that unless I'm at my lowest. And even then, it will still be hard for me to ask anybody for anything, right? I'm not saying I'm too prideful or anything like that. It's just I don't like to ask people for money or even help. Let's not even just money, but help. Because people got their own problems. People got their own things they going through, or things they, you know, they got their own problems. And so I'm not gonna be a burden on you, and you already got things you need to handle. So I'm just not that person. Like, now I will help you if I have it. Like, you got it. I have no problem doing that. I will lend my hand out to anybody. Well, not anybody, but you know, if I got it and you really need it and I can do for you or whatever in any kind of way, I will. But for me to ask somebody, not gonna do it. But so yeah, I did it, you know, quite often, and you know, it was what it was. There was another thing that I noticed. I went completely off topic from talking about the braids, and I promise I'll get back to that in my hairstylist. But there was another thing that I did, and I know this is like really not illegal, but it's not illegal, right? But I'm sure that, you know, okay, whatever, like, I'm just being honest. It's not illegal. In a sense of like I'm going to jail, but I'm sure this was something I wasn't supposed to do. So when I was working for a company, and it was my first real good job, right? And so this was, as soon as I got this job, I moved out of my mom's house, right? Because I was destined to move out. My son was getting older. He was like 4 at the time. My son was getting older. I had never had my own apartment, and me and my son was sharing a room. And I was like, you know what? I'm too old for this. My son needs an apartment. He needs his own room. I need my own room. I'm too grown for this. I need my own home. So the minute I got a good job and that first check, I moved out, right? Now, I kind of regret that because I wish I would have stacked my money more. That way, when I moved in, it wouldn't have been such a stroke. Because it was rough when I first moved in my apartment. But so at that time, you know, I had insurance and I had an HSA account. And so, you know, with the HSA account, you get a debit card or whatever for medical. You know, you can put money. If anybody knows anything about this or insurance or whatever, I'm sure a lot of you guys do. You know, you can put money towards your HSA account, and the company can also match it, right? So the company was matching. I wasn't putting any money, but that particular company, they was putting money towards my contribution or whatever. And it wasn't a lot of money at all, but you know, we would just get every paycheck, whatever, we would get money added to that card, and it was used for medical expenses. If you have a doctor bill, you know, or you have a copay or whatever, you would use that card to, you know, pay for it. It's only for medical expenses. But it was a regular debit card. It was like a MasterCard or something. And so times was hard, and one time I was like, let me tell you this, okay? I'm the type of person where I'm gonna figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. And if I gotta scrape, you know, shoot, steal, and kill to figure it out for me and mine, I'm gonna do that. And it's not something I'm proud of, but again, you got to do what you got to do to make sure ends meet and your kids are straight. And I'm always gonna be like that. And so, especially when it was just me and my son, I had to do things that I wasn't proud of. It wasn't like anything where I was like compromising my morals or nothing like that. But, you know, I had to do certain things that was like, okay, like, I hate to do this, but it is what it is, right? There were times where I had to scrape the piggy bank to, you know, get a couple dollars or whatever to make sure, you know, we ate or whatever. Like, I had to do what I had to do. Anyway, so I had this idea. I was like, you know, it's a regular debit card. Can I use this to, like, buy food or buy supplies or something? Because, like, I was at that time when I first, and anybody knows, when you first move in an apartment and you ain't got a lot of money, the dollar store is your friend, okay? The dollar store and the dollar menu is your friend, okay? And so I was at the dollar store, and I was at the dollar, on the dollar menu a lot when it was me and my son. And so I needed stuff for the house. I needed cleaning supplies, you know, or whatever, or, you know, we needed to eat or whatever. At that time, I didn't have Link. Did I have Link? Which is food stamps for those who may not know. I don't think I had Link when I first. Did I have Link? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. But anyway, so I was like, I wonder if I can use this, you know, as like a regular, like, you know, credit card. Not a credit card, but like, you know, a regular debit card. And so one time, I think I went through the drive-thru at McDonald's, and I had bought like it was like a Coke. It was like $1 Coke. And I used my card, and it went through. I was like, oh. So one time I tried it again, and it went through. I was like, oh. So whenever I needed stuff, whenever I needed, you know, supplies for the house, whenever I needed, you know, food, you know, for us to eat, and I didn't have no money to buy anything or whatever, you know, I was like really limited on groceries and stuff like that. Like, I would use my HSA card to buy what I needed to buy. And I'm sure that's not okay. I'm sure, like, and to be honest, I would pray, like, because I'm sure if, you know, my insurance or whatever found out, I would have been in trouble, and I pray they don't find out now. And yeah, I'm saying this out loud because it's you know, some people, why would you still say that? Listen, I prayed and prayed and prayed and still pray that, you know, I would never get in trouble for that, because I was not doing it as an intent to get over on the system. I was doing it because I needed to. And I feel like, you know, God forgives you for things when he knows your heart is in the right place. And I would never take advantage of any system just because. I would do it because I need to. And I needed to. And so that's what got, you know, me or my son, you know, through some things as far as whether it was food, making sure my house is clean, making sure I had garbage bags or something, whatever it was that I can buy for $1. And again, it wasn't a lot of money. I think they was putting like $20 or $50 on there. So it wasn't a lot of money at all, but it was just like little small things that I can get, you know, that will last us. I did. So, you know, it's not my proudest moment, you know, but again, at the same time, I would lie to myself if I would say that I did what I had to do. Okay, so getting back to my hairstyles. Okay, so anyway, I'm supposed to pretty much see her every week. I'm sorry, every month or whatever, right? So listen, I'm the type of person with anything where I like to plan ahead of time. When I say ahead of time, weeks, months in advance or whatever, to make sure I got my appointment in, or even with my job and it come down to PTO. Like, I like to take off as soon as possible. It could be months down the line. Listen, I will put in my days for Christmas right now if I you know what I'm saying, if I needed to. Like, I like to be prepared. I'm a person who likes to be prepared. And so I say that to say, I tried to make an appointment. So the last time I seen her before the last time, so the last time I seen her was May. Well, actually the day before my birthday, May 18th. But before that, the last time I seen her was March. So I didn't see her in April. Mind you, I'm supposed to see her every month. So when now, here's the reason why I didn't see her in April, which I felt like that wasn't my fault. It was the way you're scheduled. First of all, she doesn't allow you to make book appointments a month in advance, or months in advance, I should say, right? She opens her calendar at a time. So for instance, it's June right now, her July calendar is not open. I would say maybe the middle of June, towards the end of June, probably the middle of June, she'll open July. So at the time, when I wanted to book my April appointment, your calendar wasn't open. That's number one. Two, she only works certain days. So you have very limited ability. You have very small, limited ability of making appointments. So let's just start. There's two things. So it's not gonna always be easy for me to make an appointment with you when you have a very limited schedule. I think she only works like maybe 3 days out the week, and then you only open up your schedule within a couple weeks in advance to the next month. So by the time that she opened up April, I couldn't get in. And so I was going back and forth and checking to see if, you know, there was any cancellation. Now, mind you, I work, right? And so the only time that I have off is Friday, right? There are a couple of appointments I've had with her that worked really good as far as being on a Friday. But then there were other appointments where, you know, I had to pretty much rearrange my schedule at work to get my hair done. So I say that to say, if I need to, I'm gonna do what I need to do to keep up with my appointments, to respect your time and my time, right? Now, I say all that to say, so when I get to my appointment in May, right? Now, mind you, when I came there, right, to get my hair done, my hair was all over the place. It was real curly. I had washed it. I didn't dry it. It was all over the place. It was dry, whatever. So I came there and I'm like, I had a feeling that she was gonna feel some type of way, right, about just the look of my hair. Okay, cool. But it was like, I felt like by her words, she was like, you know, did you have braids? I said no. And she was like, okay, you know, well, you know, you can't come to the shop with your hair like this, you know, because you can't let your hair air dry, and pretty much, you know, the treatments are not going to work if you're not going to maintain your hair, and you got to make sure that you know, see me and keep up your appointments. And so I'm just like, and I told told her, I said, well, you know, of course I would have maintained my appointment. And I'm thinking to myself, I would have maintained my appointment and I would have seen you last week. The reason why my hair looks like this is because I didn't see you last month. I said last week. My hair looks like this because I didn't see you last month. And so I washed my hair and I blow dried it or whatever the case may be. You would have been, excuse me, I would have seen you and kept up with my monthly appointments had you had opening or space and time available, right? And I just felt some type of way. And then she was like, I told her, I said, well, by the time that you open up your calendar and I try to get an appointment, you're booked. She was like, yeah, you do check your emails pretty late. No, I don't. I check my emails on a regular. I check my emails more than my social media or text messages. So I don't. You didn't have any space or time. What are you talking about? So anyway, because I'm about to pull up to the hair place, but I say all that to say, then I told her I wanted to get braids, and she was like, okay, you know, to me, it was like, okay, you can get the braids, you just make sure that when you get the braids, you know, you still be back here for your 8-week appointment. Then she says, you know, she wants me to be seen for every 4 weeks, and then so one treatment is done every 4 weeks, which is every month, and another treatment is going to be done every 8 weeks. So I'm pretty much seeing you every month, which I understood that, but it's just like, okay, at one point my frustration was, which I expressed to her, was I like to get braids when in between that time, and it seemed like I couldn't really get braids done because I always got to be here for all these freaking treatments. And so it was like, we, you know, it was no bad blood, we were still professional and talking and stuff, but it was just like, I felt like she was blaming me for not being there and not, you know, not having my treatment for that month. But it's like, ma'am, I didn't come to see you in the month of April because you didn't have no openings. So how was I finna come see you? So I was really irritated. And I was just like, listen, and I was really, oh, I went in the wrong way. I was really debating on whether I was gonna get my braids or not. Cause I'm like, I don't want to upset the hairstylist, but then I was like, you know, Simone, this is your hair. And I respect her time and I respect her energy, but at the same time, like, I'm not, if I want the freaking braids, I'm gonna get the damn braids. Like, it's not a big, huge freaking deal. And I don't know, I'll elaborate more, but I was just really upset. I'm like, okay, you have limited time. You're not always available in the sense of you have a very limited schedule. So how am I gonna sit here and have an appointment with you? I was really irritated. But anyway, let me go in here and I'll see if she'll let me record or not. I'll see if they let me record or not and doing my hair. But hey, and if the hairstylist, if she sees this, I think she follows my fashion channel, or I know she's on my social media. If she happens to see this one day or see this months or years later, listen, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying what I feel, and I was really irritated by that. I respect her craft and what she do. It's not just about, you know, people's hair. It's also about their time as a specialist, and they don't want to sit here and spend all this time, because she was like, you know, now we have to, because I have gray hair, it takes more time for the color to soak in, so therefore there's extra time being spent coloring my hair, which I understand that. But again, it wouldn't have been that much time had I been seen last month, but I couldn't be seen that month because you didn't have no availability. So unfortunately, this appointment is going to take a little bit longer because now my gray hair is really coming in and the brownness is fading out, and it's going to take more time because I couldn't be seen because you didn't have no availability. That was not my problem. Anyway, I respect her and all that, but you know, it was just, so we'll see. After I get my braids, because I'm keeping these braids in. These braids are $290. I'm keeping these braids in. So if she have a problem and I see her, I cancel my appointment for July, because I had an appointment for July. I canceled it because I'm gonna have these braids in. If she feels some type of way because I went long again, it is what it is. I may need to find another hairstylist. I don't know, but whatever. Hey, she braided up, y'all. Ew. Woo, at my braids. They are down to my back, honey, touching my booty, okay? I love my braids. I got the knotless medium-sized braids. My first time trying knotless braids. I usually just get regular box braids, which is pretty much the same thing, except they don't start with the hair at the very root of your hair. They braid your hair first, like 2 seconds, braid like 3 little, you know, twist, you know, braid or whatever, and then they tack on the hair. So you really can't even tell unless you really look up close. But I am digging it. I am loving it. Y'all can't see me swinging, but if you are in the Carrollton area, okay, of Texas, stop by I think it's BC's Braids, BEECEES Braids in Carrollton, Texas, okay? Cause them girls did this, okay? Okay, so I'm back at home. Okay, so in case you guys, well, you didn't get to see my hair, but so this is my hair. See? Excuse my boobs. This is my hair. I'm so excited. This is all my gray hair and my brown hair and whatever.
I thought it was gonna be longer than that.
It's my waist.
Yeah, that's long already. I thought it was gonna be longer.
Can y'all see?
How long are they supposed to last?
I don't know. But I'm not gonna keep them there that long. Maybe like a good 2 months.
2 months, that's long.
Some people keep it in for 3-4 months. Okay, so let me show y'all what I got. When I got my lemon pepper wings, and I bought me some okra. Okra is so good. Somebody long time ago put me on okra. It's so good. Okay, so look. Okay, so here's my lemon pepper wings and my fries, and then okra. Ooh, there's a lot in here too.
That's a lot.
Oh my god. And then they got something that's called mambo sauce. Oh my god. It's so good. This sauce is fire. I eat it on my fries. The lemon pepper wings is good just the way they are. And this is like some kind of peach, I don't know, drink, tea, something. It's really good too. Listen, I know I'm not supposed to have none of this stuff, but I'm going to pig out, okay? I'm tired. It's my rest of my day off. I gotta go back to work. Manana. Like I was saying, I gotta go back to work. Sidebar, I had a really laid back work week. Like, I was really lucky. Shout out to my boss, my manager. He is the bomb, okay? But I'm about to fall. So I had went out of town, right? Which you guys, you should see that vlog before you see this one. So hopefully I'll have that edited and up to you guys. But I went to Austin again with my family. May 27th through the 30th, I think, or 31st or whatever. And I was working like 2 days out the week, and then my manager let me take off Thursday because I'm off Fridays and Saturdays. He let me off on Thursday, so I literally just worked 2 weeks this week. So, which is, it's Saturday right now, but you know, so this current week I only worked 2 days. So I had a really light week, but now I gotta go back to like really working my full days. Anyway, my child is acting up as usual. This is what she always does. So let me go attend to her and her crying. And I hope you guys like my video. Hope you guys like my braid. Wait, can you see? Wait. Wait, this is not good. Oh, I got a big forehead. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, y'all.